Good evening, my friends. Tonight I want to talk about life. Not the perfect, polished version we show the world, but the real, raw, messy, and beautiful journey we are all on. Life has a way of surprising us, doesn't it? It throws curveballs, delivers heartbreaks, but also brings moments so breathtaking they remind us why we keep going. Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, and each one offers a lesson. Some paths are smooth, lined with bright moments of joy and success, while others are rocky, testing our strength and resilience. The beauty of life lies in its unpredictability. It doesn't come with a roadmap, and even if it did, the detours and unexpected turns are what make the journey meaningful. Every experience, whether it's uplifting or challenging, shapes us in ways we might not immediately understand. Imagine standing at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take. You can choose to stand still, paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake, or you can take a step forward, trusting that even if the road gets tough, there will be lessons to learn. That's what life is all about, taking that step, embracing the uncertainty, and finding the courage to keep moving. The twists in the journey aren't meant to derail us. They're there to teach us something. When you look back on your life, the moments that stand out the most are often the ones that challenged you. Think about the times you stumbled or faced obstacles you thought you couldn't overcome. At the moment, it might have felt like the end of the world. But now, with the gift of hindsight, you can see how those moments shaped you. They taught you resilience, patience, and the ability to find light in the darkness. The twists and turns of life are not just hurdles to overcome. They are opportunities to grow into the person you were always meant to be. Sometimes the road takes us to places we never planned to go. We might find ourselves in situations that feel unfair or unexpected, wondering, why me? It's natural to question the purpose of pain or hardship. But often, it's in those moments that we discover our greatest strengths. Life's challenges force us to dig deep, to tap into resources we didn't even know we had. They remind us of our capacity to adapt, to endure, and to find beauty even in the midst of struggle. Life's twists and turns also remind us to let go of the illusion of control. We can plan and prepare, but we can't predict every outcome. That's not a flaw in the design of life. It's a feature. The uncertainty keeps us present and engaged. It forces us to pay attention to the here and now, to appreciate the beauty in the small moments, and to find gratitude even when things don't go as planned. So when the road is smooth, it's easy to feel confident and sure of ourselves. But it's the rocky paths that reveal our true character. They test our commitment, our perseverance, and our ability to remain hopeful in the face of adversity. These challenges may bend us, but they don't have to break us. In fact, they often prepare us for something greater. Every twist and turn is also a reminder that we are never finished learning. Life is the greatest teacher, and every experience, whether it's the triumph or a setback, has something to offer. Sometimes the lesson is clear and immediate. Other times it takes years to fully understand. But rest assured, every moment has value. As you navigate the twists and turns of your journey, remember that you're not alone. Everyone you meet is traveling their own path, facing their own struggles, and learning their own lessons. There's comfort in knowing that we're all in this together, each of us doing our best to make sense of the winding roads we're on. Ha 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 ha. The journey of life is not about avoiding the twists and turns. It's about embracing them. It's about finding the strength to keep going, even when the way forward is unclear. It's about trusting that no matter how difficult the road may seem, every step is leading you closer to where you're meant to be. You are here for a reason. It's a statement that carries immense weight, yet it's easy to overlook in the hustle and chaos of daily life. When you pause for a moment and reflect on the sheer improbability of your existence, it becomes clear just how significant you are. Out of all the possibilities in the universe, you are here, alive, and experiencing this moment. That alone is extraordinary. Sometimes it's hard to believe this when life feels overwhelming or when you're facing challenges that seem insurmountable. There are days when the weight of expectations, failures, or doubts can cloud your sense of purpose. But no matter how heavy the burden feels, your existence is not a mistake. You are not here by accident. There is a reason for your being, even if it's not immediately clear to you. The journey to understanding your purpose is not a straight line. It's often a winding path filled with questions, uncertainties, and moments of clarity. What you need to remember is that the search itself is part of the purpose. Every step you take, every choice you make, and every experience you have is adding another layer to the meaning of your life. Even when it feels like you're going in circles or stumbling in the dark, you are still moving forward. Your reason for being here might not look like anyone else's, and that's okay. Each person's journey is unique, shaped by their own strengths, passions, and experiences. You don't have to compare your path to someone else's or measure your worth against external standards. What makes you special is that no one else can do what you were meant to do in the way only you can do it. Your life is your own masterpiece, and it's yours to create. Sometimes the clues to your purpose come in whispers. They show up in the things that light you up, the causes that stir something deep within you, or the quiet moments when you feel most at peace. Other times they come through the lessons you learn in hardship, the resilience you discover when you thought you couldn't go on, the empathy you gain from enduring pain, or the strength you find in helping someone else carry their burden. The key is to listen and to trust that even when things don't make sense, they are part of a bigger picture. It's easy to get caught up in the notion that purpose must be grand, something that changes the world in a visible and monumental way. But the truth is, purpose is often found in the small, quiet acts that ripple outward in ways we may never see. It could be a kind word that lifts someone's spirits, a decision to pursue what sets your soul on fire, or the courage to simply keep going when it would be easier to give up. You are here for a reason, and that reason is unfolding every day. It's in the relationships you build, the dreams you chase, and the ways you grow and evolve over time. It's in the moments when you choose to rise above fear, to love deeply, and to show up authentically. Whether you realize it or not, your presence matters. The way you move through the world leaves an impact, touching lives in ways you may never fully understand. Even when you doubt your significance or feel small in the grand scheme of things, know that your existence creates ripples. Every thought, action, and intention carries energy that shapes the world around you. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't have to be perfect or have everything figured out. The fact that you are here, breathing, and being is enough to start with. The world needs you, not a version of you that conforms to what others expect, but the real, authentic you. That's where your true power lies. You are here for a reason, and your purpose is woven into the fabric of who you are. All you have to do is keep showing up, one day at a time, and trust that the reason will reveal itself as you walk your path. Any failure and heartbreak is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. It doesn't feel that way in the moment, does it? When life knocks you down, when the plans you worked so hard for crumble, or when someone you trusted breaks your heart, it can feel like the world is caving in. But those moments, as painful as they are not the end. They are the beginning of something new, something better, if you choose to see them that way. Failure has a way of humbling us. It strips away the ego, exposing the raw, vulnerable parts of who we are. And in that vulnerability lies a chance to rebuild, to reassess, and to redirect. When we fail, we're forced to look inward, to ask ourselves hard questions, and to confront the limits we've placed on our own potential. Failure is not a reflection of your worth. It's a stepping stone to your next success. Every time you fall, you're given an opportunity to learn something about yourself, about your resilience, your determination, and your ability to rise. Heartbreak, too, carries its lessons. It teaches us about the depth of our capacity to feel, to love, and to connect. When someone breaks your heart, it's easy to close yourself off, to build walls and vow never to trust again. But if you look deeper, heartbreak is also a mirror. It reflects what you value, what you need, and what you deserve. It teaches you about boundaries, about self-worth, and about the kind of love that truly nurtures your soul. Heartbreak is not the end of love. It's a guide, showing you the way to a love that's more aligned with who you are becoming. It's important to understand that failure and heartbreak are not punishments. They are part of the human experience, and they happen to everyone. The difference lies in how you respond. Some people let failure define them, allowing it to shrink their dreams and dim their light. Others use it as fuel, as motivation to try again, to push harder, and to dream even bigger. The choice is always yours. You can let failure and heartbreak break you, or you can let them build you. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens when we're stretched, when we're tested, and when we're pushed beyond what we thought we could handle. Failure and heartbreak are catalysts for transformation. They force you to let go of what no longer serves you and to step into a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true purpose. Every time you endure a setback, you are refining who you are. You are shedding old layers, beliefs, and habits that no longer fit. Think about a time in your life when you faced a significant challenge. In the moment, it may have felt unbearable, like something you would never recover from. But now, looking back, you can see how it shaped you. Maybe it taught you resilience, or maybe it opened a door to an opportunity you never would have considered. The pain you felt then became the foundation for the strength you carry now. Failure and heartbreak also remind us to appreciate the beauty of success and love when they come. They give us a greater appreciation for the moments when things do go right, for the relationships that do uplift us, and for the goals we do achieve. Without the contrast of failure, success would not feel as sweet. Without the pain of heartbreak, love would not feel as profound. The beauty of failure and heartbreak is that they are never the final chapter. They are part of an ongoing story, one that is still being written. Every setback is a plot twist, a moment of tension that makes the resolution even more meaningful. You don't have to have it all figured out right away. Growth takes time, and healing is a process. What matters is that you keep moving forward, one step at a time, knowing that every stumble and every ache is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Your power lies in how you respond to challenges, not in avoiding them. Life is filled with moments that test us, situations that seem to push us beyond what we think we can handle. These challenges come in many forms: unexpected setbacks, difficult decisions, or circumstances that feel entirely out of our control. While it's natural to want to avoid hardship, the truth is that challenges are inevitable. What defines us is not the presence of these difficulties, but how we choose to respond to them. The moment something difficult arises, you are presented with a choice. You can view the challenge as an insurmountable obstacle, something designed to break you, or you can see it as an opportunity to grow, to adapt, and to prove to yourself just how capable you are. The way you react to what life throws at you shapes your character and determines the course of your journey. It's in those moments of struggle that your true power emerges. Power doesn't mean pretending to have all the answers or never feeling afraid. True power is acknowledging the fear, the uncertainty, and the pain, but choosing to take action anyway. It's finding a way to move forward even when the path is unclear. Challenges have a way of uncovering strengths you didn't know you had. They force you to dig deep, to discover parts of yourself that only reveal themselves under pressure. Think of a challenge you faced in the past. At the time, it might have seemed like an impossible mountain to climb. Yet here you are on the other side of it. You survived, you learned, and in many ways, you are stronger because of it. The power you use to overcome that challenge didn't come from the outside. It came from within you. That same power is always there, waiting for you to tap into it. Challenges also teach us resilience. They remind us that falling down is not the end of the story. It's simply part of the process. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up every single time. It's about refusing to let the difficulties of life define you. When you face a challenge head-on, you send a message to yourself and to the world that you are stronger than the circumstances around you. Your response to challenges also sets the tone for how you experience life. If you approach every obstacle with a mindset of defeat, you're likely to feel stuck and overwhelmed. But if you choose to see challenges as opportunities for growth, you begin to shift your perspective. You start to see the lessons hidden within the struggle. You begin to realize that every challenge is an opportunity to become better, wiser, and more prepared for what lies ahead. It's important to remember that responding to challenges doesn't mean you have to do it perfectly. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and even despair. But what matters is that you keep trying. You keep showing up for yourself, even when it feels hard. Power doesn't come from perfection. It comes from persistence. It's the willingness to take one small step forward, even when you're not sure if it will lead to the outcome you want. Challenges also offer a unique opportunity to connect with others. When you face a difficulty, you realize that you're not alone in your struggles. Everyone is dealing with their own set of challenges, and this shared experience can create bonds of empathy and understanding. Sometimes, the strength to respond to a challenge comes from leaning on others, asking for help, or simply being reminded that someone believes in you. Every challenge you encounter is a chance to rewrite your story. It's a chance to prove to yourself that you are not defined by the things that happen to you, but by the way you respond to them. This is where your true power lies, in your ability to choose how you show up in the face of adversity. When you embrace this truth, you begin to see challenges not as barriers, but as stepping stones to a life that is richer, fuller, and more aligned with your purpose. The time to pursue your dreams and rewrite your story is now. Too often, we wait for the right moment, telling ourselves that the perfect time will come when circumstances align, when we feel ready, or when fear no longer holds us back. But the truth is, the perfect time doesn't exist. Life is happening right now, in this very moment, and every second spent waiting is a second lost. If you have a dream, a vision for your life, or a story you want to change, the time to act is not someday, it's today. Dreams don't just happen. They require action, effort, and the willingness to step into the unknown. It's easy to get caught in the trap of overthinking, imagining all the ways things could go wrong, or convincing yourself that you're not ready yet. But readiness is not a feeling, it's a decision. You become ready by taking the first step, by starting where you are with what you have. The momentum you build from that first action is what propels you forward. Rewriting your story begins with the recognition that you are the author of your life. No matter what has happened in the past, no matter what mistakes you've made or setbacks you've faced, you have the power to turn the page and write a new chapter. Your past does not define you. It's simply a part of your journey. Every choice you make today has the potential to shape your future. The pen is in your hand and the blank pages are waiting for you. Pursuing your dreams doesn't mean you won't encounter obstacles. In fact, challenges are a natural part of the process. They test your commitment and your resilience, and they often reveal strengths you didn't know you had. But if you let the fear of failure hold you back, you'll never know what's possible. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to achieving your dreams. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. The time to act is now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. It's easy to assume we'll have endless opportunities to chase our dreams, but life is unpredictable. The only moment we truly have is the one we're in right now. Waiting for the perfect conditions or for everything to fall into place only delays your progress. The truth is, you don't need all the answers to get started. You just need the courage to take the first step. When you pursue your dreams, you not only change your own life, but you also inspire those around you. Your actions send a powerful message to others that it's never too late to dream, to try, and to create a life that aligns with your passions and values. You become a living example of what's possible, and your courage has the potential to ignite change in others. Rewriting your story requires honesty and self-reflection. It means looking at the patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you and making a conscious decision to let them go. It's about taking responsibility for your life and refusing to let fear, doubt, or the opinions of others dictate your choices. This process isn't always easy, but it's necessary if you want to create a life that feels true to who you are. Time is the most valuable resource you have. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. That's why it's so important to make the most of the present moment. Your dreams and your story deserve your attention, your energy, and your effort. They are worth fighting for, even when the path is uncertain or difficult. Every small step you take brings you closer to the life you envision. There's no better time than now to begin. The circumstances may not be perfect and you may not feel completely ready, but waiting won't bring you closer to your dreams. Action will. The journey may be challenging, but it will also be rewarding. And with each step you take, you'll discover more about who you are and what you're capable of achieving. Gratitude is the key to finding joy, even in difficult times. Life has a way of throwing challenges our way, moments that test our patience, resilience, and spirit. In those times, it can be easy to focus on what's going wrong, to get caught up in frustration, worry, or pain. But even in the midst of difficulty, there is always something to be grateful for. Gratitude is not about denying the struggles you face. It's about shifting your perspective to see the good that still exists alongside the hard moments. Gratitude is a powerful tool because it changes how you see the world. When you take time to notice and appreciate what you have, you start to realize how much beauty and abundance already surround you. It might be something small, like the warmth of the sun on your face, the smile of a stranger, or the comfort of a loved one's words. These moments, though simple, hold immense value. They remind you that even in the toughest times, life still offers reasons to feel joy. In challenging moments, gratitude acts as an anchor. It grounds you, helping you find stability in the storm. It doesn't erase the difficulties, but it gives you the strength to face them with a clearer and more open heart. When you choose to focus on what you're thankful for, you're better able to manage stress, anxiety, and sadness. Gratitude provides perspective, reminding you that challenges are just one part of a much larger, richer picture. Practicing gratitude is something anyone can do. It's not reserved for those who have everything figured out or those whose lives are free of hardship. Gratitude is a choice, a conscious decision to focus on the positive, no matter how small it may seem. Start by taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for. It doesn't have to be big or profound. It could be as simple as a good cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or the fact that you made it through another day. These small moments, when acknowledged, have the power to brighten even the darkest times. And these are the moments for which we shine most bright. Gratitude also deepens your connection with others. When you express thanks to someone, you strengthen your relationship with them. Whether it's a heartfelt note, a warm embrace, or simply saying thank you, these acts of gratitude remind the people in your life that they matter to you. Gratitude fosters connection, and connection is one of the greatest sources of joy and fulfillment in life. Another beautiful thing about gratitude is that it doesn't depend on external circumstances. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect or for life to go exactly as planned. Gratitude is about finding joy in the present moment, exactly as it is. It's about appreciating the journey, even when it's messy or unpredictable. When you practice gratitude, you train your mind to look for the good, and over time, that mindset becomes a habit. You start to see blessings where you once saw obstacles, and your capacity for joy expands. Even in times of loss or heartbreak, gratitude has the power to heal. It doesn't take away the pain, but it allows you to honor what was and appreciate what remains. Gratitude helps you find meaning in the struggle, to see how even difficult experiences can teach you something valuable. It allows you to hold on to hope, knowing that brighter days are ahead. Gratitude is also a reminder to slow down. In a world that's constantly rushing forward, it's easy to overlook the simple pleasures that make life beautiful. When you pause to appreciate what's in front of you, you become more present, more aware, and more connected to the moment. Gratitude invites you to savor life, to take in its beauty, and to cherish the things that truly matter. When you cultivate gratitude, you open the door to a life that feels more abundant, more joyful, and more meaningful. It doesn't mean that you'll never face challenges, but it does mean that you'll have a tool to help you navigate them. Gratitude transforms your outlook, helping you see that even in the hardest times, there is light to be found. Life is a journey filled with challenges, growth, and moments of beauty, all of which shape who we are. It is through embracing our authenticity, responding to challenges with resilience, and viewing failure and heartbreak as opportunities to grow stronger that we discover our true strength. The power to rewrite our story lies in our hands, and the courage to pursue our dreams starts with taking the first step, no matter how uncertain the path may seem. Gratitude, even in difficult times, is the compass that guides us to joy and keeps us grounded in the present moment. The world doesn't need perfection. It needs real, authentic people who are willing to show up, take risks, and inspire others simply by being themselves. Every moment is an opportunity to grow, to connect, and to live a life that reflects your values and dreams. You are capable, worthy, and enough right here, right now. Trust the process, embrace the journey, and step boldly into the life you are meant to live.